crowning jewel of Walt Disney World is the Magic Kingdom, where the magic of dreams coming true begins. Perhaps you've dreamed of returning to an earlier time, a time of homespun values and simple living. That dream takes shape and surrounds you here on Main Street, USA. What was America like at the turn of the century? Perhaps very much like this recreation of everyone's hometown. The sights and sounds of fond nostalgia are everywhere. There's a friendly greeting at the old City Hall, the measured pace of a horse-drawn trolley, and the hiss of live steam as a vintage locomotive pulls into Main Street Station. Even the shenanigans of a band of musical firemen. As you make your way down Main Street, it all comes back. There's the old-time cinema, where adventure was a box of popcorn and a Saturday matinee. The penny arcade, where a pocketful of change bought hours of fun. And the old ice cream parlor, where double-dip cones meant the ultimate in old-time air conditioning. On our Main Street, the stage is set in front of Cinderella Castle, a focus for the wonder that is the Magic Kingdom. Cinderella Castle is a fairy tale made real. Inside, the Cinderella story is told through over 10,000 individual tiles, their colors flecked with real gold. The scenes speak of romance, magic, and beautiful dreams all come true. And it all makes a fitting portal to the dreams found in Fantasyland. Here's a land where horses prance majestically on a whirling golden carousel, where teacups spin in madcap fashion. The Nautilus becomes your vessel, and Captain Nemo your host, as you embark on a perilous voyage 20,000 leagues under the sea. And you'll think you'll have seen everything when you see Dumbo, the elephant, fly. In Fantasyland, anything can happen, and happiness is the universal language. Because if you could gather the children of all nations and give them each a message to share, you'd soon realize it's a small world after all. Dreams of the future have tantalized the imagination of poet and scientist alike. And here in Tomorrowland, visitors can catch a glimpse of what the future holds. You might well imagine yourself in the spaceport of some futuristic metropolis, surrounded by examples of the lifestyle of tomorrow. The Wedway People Mover, for instance. It's more than just a novel way to see all of Tomorrowland. It's an innovation in electromagnetic energy-saving transportation. Of course, in this future era, boarding a spacecraft will be as routine as hailing a taxicab. And here, in Tomorrowland's Space Mountain, visitors come as close as possible to experiencing the thrill of a real race through space. If you'd rather do your racing through straightaways and hairpin curves, Tomorrowland can make that dream come true, too. The world of dreams can take many forms. Some project us into mysterious and exotic locales, far away from the everyday. These are the dreams that become real in Adventureland. You wander past the bazaars and small cafes and make your way down to the boat landing. What lies ahead is anyone's guess. Caribbean Plaza is the setting for some of the world's most exotic tropical treasures. The year is 1850, as a proud sternwheeler makes its way up the rivers of America. This is Frontierland, where the spirit of the American pioneers still prevails. Here on the frontier, people worked hard, but they played hard, too. The frontier had its own special brand of adventure. Like riding a runaway mine car through the twisting, turning canyons and chasms of the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Of course, Frontierland doesn't represent everything exactly as it was in the old American West. In almost every colonial town, there was one old house, scarcely noticed by day, but carefully avoided by night. It was always ramshackled, seemingly abandoned, and thoroughly rumored to be a haunted mansion. Liberty Square's haunted mansion is just as foreboding. A peculiar chill shivers through you. The hairs on your neck stand straight up, and you feel someone is watching as you hasten past the family plot. The massive oaken door creaks open. Perhaps the greatest dream to ever fire the imagination was the dream of a new nation, founded in freedom. The birthplace of this dream is recreated in Liberty Square. Here is a vision of colonial life as seen by Paul Revere, Patrick Henry, or Benjamin Franklin. And here, patriots have assembled to reaffirm their faith in liberty and justice for all. And lest these words lose their meaning, lest we forget, these men have gathered the presidents of the United States to remind us of the ageless meaning of the word freedom.
As a nation of free men, we must live through all time or die by suicide. Surely God would not have created such a being as man with ability to grasp the infinite, to exist only for a day. No. No. Man was made for immortality.
The Magic Kingdom is history, prophecy, adventure, fantasy, and nostalgia. But it's still only part of the dream called Walt Disney World.